Hello everybody, it's your boy here, Minterleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Reverse 1999, Chronicles of Uluru, London Dawning. Today we're probably going to wrap up the entirety of London Dawning. I think there are only like 4 parts left, so 17, 18, 19 and 20. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into LD17, Opening Ceremony. You are positively luminous, darling. So that's Caroline, and that's Fogwalker. And that's Brimley, who we are not getting yet. When do we get Brimley, I wonder?
Leave it to me, Dal. Testing. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Today marks the beginning of the London Uluru Exhibition Games. As you can see, the weather isn't looking great. The smoke still sits heavy in the sky. There's no wind, no sunshine, no warmth, and even my brim is soggy from the damp. It's truly miserable out here. On top of that, the stadium's shabby, and we only have a limited number of athletes. To many, these games will be seen as disappointing. However, even without the support of the Foundation, we've managed to rebuild this stadium with nothing but our own hands and determination. I've confirmed that our stadium meets all the standards required by the government, and there's no doubt that it matches the Foundation's too. As for the operation of our games, we've built a reliable team consisting of various Uluru professionals and supporters. They are currently in every corner of the stadium, working their hardest to prepare for the upcoming event. They will be our backbone, supporting the entire games to ensure that everything runs smoothly. As we all come together, I believe the passion of our games will burn as hot as the sacred fire of Uluru itself. So, without further ado, I hereby declare that the London Uluru Exhibition Games have begun.
Miss Toothfairy, we don't have enough judges for the Winged Key Archery. Friends has been put on to umpire 2 events at the same time, so we left to do the other one.
2 events at the same time? The other event starts tomorrow. He must have mixed up the schedule. Get him to come back.
All athletes participating in the 1500-meter weighted run, please report to the 3rd preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 3rd preparation area.
Excuse me. I lost my name tag. Can I get a new one?
Certainly. Go straight ahead and take the first left to get to the player office. There's a girl called Flutterpage in there. Show her your ID and she'll give you a new tag.
I'll take you there. Follow me, friend.
Sure. Thanks.
Oi, hold on a minute. Friend, why haven't I seen you before? This ID is fake. Security!
I'm just a big fan. Please don't kick me out.
Tooth Fairy, Madal.
What is it, Head of Security?
I've been told that a mate of ours would like to post some flyers in the stadium.
We already have a sponsor. I'm afraid you'll have to turn him down.
By mate, I mean Arthur.
Has he been sitting all this time under that banner with his machine?
Yeah, he's using it to show everyone what can happen if they breathe in too much smog.
I don't know if I should call him wavering in his principles or completely stubborn in them.
Arthur's always been a righteous official. He truly cares about the people. He's tough, tenacious, and has a powerful ability to influence others.
You sound more like an official than he does.
Come on, go for it!
First place! Yes!
What? No!
Thank you! Thank you!
Not even the smog can stop the people's enthusiasm for sports. No matter the obstacle, they will always find a way to enjoy it. I suppose Mr. Fogg is still refusing to take one of Flutterpage's sheets?
Of course he is. Arthur said he'd never run away from the smog. As Fogwalker, he has to confront it. He's stubborn, just as you said.
Floor ritual competitors, please report to the 5th preparation area. I repeat, please report to the 5th preparation area.
Oh, that's Ms. O'Hagan's event.
Yeah,
Do you think she'll show up?
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Brimley. Did you hear that? The floor ritual's about to start. But where's Miss Willow?
go check the floor ritual venue, Flutterpage.
What for? Is Miss Willow there? She's there, isn't she?
You'll have to go there to find out.
I'll cover for you at the player office. Just go, little tacker.
Go on then.
This time, I won't disappoint her. I brought her a real game. No need to climb the tower and hide away anymore. This is real. See you later.
Look at this place. You could find a better venue at any school in the city. These games are really something.
They built it in a matter of days. You can't ask for much.
Oh my! It's an honor to meet you, Miss Bartley.
Take care warming up. You wouldn't want to get hurt just before the competition.
You're very kind. Thank you.
Floor ritual competitors, the event will start in 1 minute. Please confirm your numbers as I will be calling you to enter the floor in numerical order. Competitor number 2401, please enter the floor. Competitors 2402 and 2403, please wait in the locker room.
Good luck.
What about Charlotte? Charlotte, you're here. I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away. You haven't changed a bit.
What do you want from me?
What do I want? Have you forgotten about the challenge? What's your number?
I don't think that's any of your concern. Or are you trying to win over the organizers with a little goody-two-shoes act? The ever so helpful competitor turned volunteer, Miss Bartley?
Oh, I didn't know you could be so sarcastic.
You better get used to it.
Really? You mean we'll chat again in the future?
I'm not the Charlotte you used to know. Stop trying to bond with me.
But you are the Charlotte I used to know. You're still that black swan I've always chased after. When I saw your performance, the grace, the beauty of it, it inspired me to become a floor ritualist. But you just disappeared after you became champion. Well, as long as you're back.
What's so funny?
See you on the floor.
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley, please enter the floor.
Time for me to head in too. Excuse me.
Player number 2406, Caroline Bartley, whenever you're ready.
Okay, we are poised to head to the, I suppose, final showdown-ish between Caroline and also Willow, but it's a good showdown because it's just a friendly competition. Anyway, let's take a look at this. The games go on. No matter what comes after, though, these unprecedented qualifiers have already left a lasting impression on everyone. Interesting. Very funny tidbits. Let's move on to LD18. LD18, hazy memories lifted up by the hand of your former self.
What's this, Miss Raven?
A seed that will settle in your heart and soon grow to be your closest friend. Its roots will stretch all the way from Australia to the soles of your feet, and together you will make the music to your floor ritual. Now, my dear, listen closely. Listen to what it has to say. Listen. Hold it. Feel it. Let it know who you are. It isn't just a piece of wood, but a mouthpiece passed down through the ages. It allows us to understand what our God hears during the ritual.
It doesn't look all that special to me.
Silly girl. If you want it to speak, you must greet it with your arcane skill first. It's the only language it'll understand.
All right. It's responding. Ugh, that sounds awful.
That's because you greeted it awfully.
I greeted it awfully? You mean the fluctuation of my arcane skill wasn't stable enough?
Yes. Speak to it politely, and it'll respond with politeness.
Miss Raven, that hurts.
The path of pilgrimage is full of thorns. It offers no shortcuts. You must make your way inch by inch. Otherwise, you'll never reach the sanctuary of glory, the place where all the lights gather. And you'll die a nobody.
Wolfie Dawns. So, will I be freed from pain if I keep training?
Shush. Press your head against your shin, just as the divine sun did.
Okay.
Closer! I want that head tight against your shin. The tighter, the better.
Yes, miss.
Confusion. Sadness. I can see it all over you.
My classmates were making fun of me. They said I was using the training to avoid my duties. They said I never do anything with them. I've skipped classes, sports days, and the summer outing. They said that all I do is train to be a clown in a show. Miss Raven? Can I take a break? Just for today? I want to spend time with my classmates.
No. You made a promise, remember?
Yes. I promised to focus on my training and never slack, no matter what. If I want to be a champion, I need to be able to beat every other floor ritualist in the world. Every tear, every drop of sweat will pave my path to the podium.
So, you do remember it. Every word. Our God can only hear the most faithful prayers. Yes, only the most faithful. You must offer everything you have to him. Your heart, your flesh, from here to here. If you can't do that, you'll be surpassed and never win the attention of our God. If that happens, you'll be completely forgotten, like you never existed. Is that what you want?
No.
Then what are you waiting for? Begin. No, not like that.
Why? This element will score me points.
Yes, but not enough.
Not enough? Then they should revise their scoring system.
By not enough, I mean it's imperfect. Unfaithful. Our God won't hear you. Are you unwilling to try a better element, or simply unable to?
Oh, please. I can do any element without even trying.
Then show it to our God.
I've got it. Stop nagging me.
I suppose I got carried away. This applause isn't for me. But it should be. What distracted me? Must have been that graceful element that Caroline finished perfectly. She had it down to the smallest detail. In that way, we're alike, sticklers for detail. That's why.
Thank you everyone.
I'm feeling so restless.
Player number 2407, Anna Smith, please enter the field.
What did you think, Charlotte?
Well, you certainly haven't skimped on your training these past years.
That's it?
You're better than when you were 9. I'll give you that.
But... Are you sure you saw my performance clearly? The smog's rather heavy.
Flutterpage.
Miss Tooth Fairy, Mr. Brimley, good timing.
Just in time, eh? Well, we wouldn't want to miss Ms. Willow's performance now, would we?
The lady doing her routine right now is called Anna. It should be Miss Willow next, but I can hardly see a thing.
True, the smog's too heavy. Hopefully, it'll clear before Miss Willow comes out.
What's wrong?
Why, she stopped.
I think she's requesting a timeout.
A timeout? Is she hurt?
Silence, please. An announcement from the floor ritual judges. Due to force majeure, player number 2407, Anna Smith, requested suspension. After discussion, the judges have decided to suspend the game.
Suspended? What about Miss Willow? Will she not get to compete?
Suspended? We gave everything to hold these games. How could she just back out like this?
I heard that a winged key archery player got injured. Maybe that's why.
What, so we're supposed to just leave? The games have hardly begun.
Miss Tooth Fairy, what should we do? Miss Willow is next. It'll be such a shame if she can't play.
Oh boy, it's time to face the boss of this event, though I feel like it's kind of not necessary. Honestly, I don't feel like a boss is super necessary. Okay, so let's jump straight into LD19, Dancing in the Smog. As you can see, this is definitely the boss stage, because there are 3 difficulties, and yeah, 3 difficulties, as you can see also here. It's part of the mission. Okay, so let's just jump straight into LD19, Dancing in the Smog. Dance, dance until the sky clears up.
Did you hear that? The games have been suspended.
Yes.
I suppose we should head home and wait further notice. Maybe the games will continue once the smog clears.
What? Go home and spit in the faces of everyone who worked so hard to make this happen?
Huh?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I won't wait any longer.
Charlotte.
Damn this bloody smog.
Wait, everyone. The games aren't over yet.
But the competitors aren't even competing. What's the point of staying? Oh, why don't I go and dance on the floor instead?
Everyone, please return to your seats. Player number 2408, Willow.
What?
I've lived in seclusion for 10 years. Trained alone with nothing but the pain in my leg and my own arrogance. Therefore, on this day, on this floor, I will perform without care for what anyone thinks. Palest yellow turns to godly light. The sun births shadows, the moon shines bright. Luch, reborn from dark's embrace, I walk your path in sacred space. Life's end is death, but bones to life ascend. Luch, before me, from underworld I wend. Luch, gaze on me, I rise from shadows dark. Luch, heed me, your power impart, as you are me and I your counterpart.
The smoke is clearing. Everyone, come back! The games are on again! There's something there. There in the smoke.
Nice, they're gonna temporarily balance my character. So in case this is your first time seeing this, in balance mode, as you can see, all your weaker characters will be upgraded to these levels. If your characters are above, I mean, as in better than these levels, then they won't be downgraded, so don't worry about that. This is the team that I'm gonna be using. Okay, defeat all enemies, clear the stage between 12 rounds. Okay, so it's the same mechanic as usual, the smoke inhalation. Let me remove Argus. And let me throw in Willow, who is going to be our assisting character. Why not? So I believe this is what they call the Fog Hound. I kind of got spoiled on Reddit. I hope he doesn't just get one-shotted by Marcus. That would be kind of lame. Let's see what our good friend the Fog Hound does. Let's bind Marcus.
It's here. But it looks like it's in pain. Like an earthworm squirming and writhing before it dies.
Why did you choose that one singular metaphor?
It certainly had a violent reaction to Miss Willow. Could it be that her ritual holds some power that suppresses the black fog?
I told you that Miss Willow was the best witch of them all.
This is no time for chit-chat. We need to stop the damn thing. Otherwise, it'll destroy this place, just like it did the hospital.
I forgot about that one plot point.
Arthur, get the crowd out of here.
Okay, channel. What's this debuff? Poison. I don't have Hag's Bane and I don't actually know what she does. So let's do that.
Everything's packed. Let me see. Please, allow me.
Be gone.
Right faster. Time to turn the page. What is punishing you? Those gates! Get away! The turret is punishing you!
That was kind of terrible. That was a lot of awful looking things. What does this do? So she can convert poison into Hag's Bane, which it counts as a type of poison, interestingly. Takes a compounding 45% more damage from each subsequent resolve of Hag's Bane. Wow, that is very painful. Oh, that's gonna suck. Compounding poison. Which is, I guess, why they really want Tuesday, but I don't have Tuesday, so I'm also not gonna pull for Willow. Okay.
Oh, I call upon you.
Let's just smack this enemy with all my best DPS.
It's so bright. How can I read? No mistakes. Time to turn the page.
Thankfully, he doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. Oh, nice. Let's buff Marcus. Debuff. Oh wait, buff Marcus.
Good. Shall I, Master?
Bask in the sunlight.
I need to find some shade.
In the name of darkness.
I wonder if Willow's gonna die. Probably not. I hope Willow won't die. Okay, I think this is the end of the Foghound. I don't hear any music. This soundtrack kind of a bit lame, it feels.
It's scattering. Have we won?
Of course it got a second head, because is it gonna get a third head?
Generating a new body.
Are those two heads? Or two bodies? Oh, it's trying to copy my bow, ain't it?
I don't think so, but sure, let's think that.
I don't think so, little Tacker. They're just heads of coal. Don't give up, Willow!
Why are there still civilians here?
They want to push her on.
They want to help.
Come on, everyone. Let's dance with Willow. Follow her lead.
Can we get a buff?
Bear fruit, and beasts give offspring's way. With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze.
Dreams.
Okay, so there are indeed two bodies for us to worry about.
With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze.
Okay, let's actually heal up Willow. Actually, screw that. Let's heal up Marcus. She's about to die. Holy crap.
Knowledge drives progress. Light the bonfire.
Everything's packed. There's a first time for everything. Devote yourselves to one another.
The same shadow.
From the same light.
An ancient ritual.
It's so bright.
I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Break faster.
I hope I don't lose anyone, otherwise it's gonna be very awkward as I restart the stage. What was that? Okay. Anyhow, let's do this. Oh, this is gonna take a lot of HP from Marcus though. Hold on. Can I at least heal Marcus real quick? That's good. Oh, come on.
Knowledge drives progress.
Wait, no, hold on.
See how my skills, experience fuels knowledge.
Shall I, Master?
Heed my prayer.
There are like 3 parts to this Foghound, right? I can see it's like 2 heads and then 1 claw.
Together, we are heroes.
Nice, that's a lot of HP. Oof. Oh my god, that hurts. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it really stacks up all the annoying bullshit poison and pollution, which really sucks. Also, is Marcus not able to cast? I don't think she is. Yeah, she can't, right? Brief asphyxiation. What does it say? In the day status, cannot act. Okay, sure, pal. Let's heal her up. Let's give her a healer upper. I forgot to give the Eureka.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master? Please, mortals!
Luke will foresee your ending.
We got sand between the pages.
Yeah, so this thing, the gimmick of this boss is it really doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can stack up all of these status effects incredibly fast, which is probably very damaging. Let's give it to Villa herself. Channel. And also let's heal Andronala.
Experience fuels knowledge.
Keep calm. There's my dark embrace. Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
This is for us all.
Nice amount of healing, thank you.
Splendid.
Marcus is still hit with the brief asphyxiation. That is not very ideal, but okay. Never mind. Let's swap over to letting Anjo deal all the DPS.
Heed my prayer.
Keep up the pace.
Which we are dealing quite a bit of DPS because there's quite a lot of AoE. Like right now. I hope there's no phase 3. Oh, it's gone. The fog just disappeared. Okay, very good.
Although we come from different lands, we share the same dream.
All right, you filthy little thing. It's time you learned a lesson. You are under arrest for the pollution of the sky, as well as 15 crimes in violation of the Public Health Act. Take a good look around, because before long, you'll be rotting behind bars. It may be broken, but it's still an air purifier.
That's all from me. Thank you for watching.
Yay!
Okay, that was a really fun. Actually, no, it wasn't that fun, but it's a nice moment in the story, but gameplay wise the fall count is kind of boring. Anyway, let's conclude our story with LD20 London Sunny, and so they set off on a new adventure. Flutterpage and I believe, is that Tooth Fairy or is that Tooth Fairy or is that Fogwalker, Mr. Fogg, Arthur Fogg, and this is Willow. I wonder. Let's see.
Come in.
Madam Z, here's the report from my mission. It seems you've been busy too.
Even though we've confirmed connection between societal turbulence and the storm, there is no time to catch a breath. Once chaos breaks, it will be the end of another era. But we can't resist the inevitable. All we can do is maintain order, to postpone it as long as possible. So, any findings in London?
A Walpurgis's tooth from the black fog, and the last baby tooth of a child. Very rare, even for my collection.
Right. Well, that's good to know. I heard the London branch is still trying to replicate the ritual that was carried out at the exhibition games. What was that?
It was a coincidence, actually. After analyzing the live sample provided by Mr. Fogg, the London branch concluded that the Walpurgis is a mutant of the Kahare, a critter species that's been extinct for centuries. Miss Willow lent one of her heirlooms to the London branch after the games, a book that details an ancient ritual meant to worship the god of the sun. This is the ritual she performed on the floor. But when Miss Willow performed the ritual again in front of the Walpurgis, nothing happened. My guess is that, since the Kaharath disappeared, the ritual fell out of use and became fragmented over the years. Her version of it is probably incomplete. The conditions must have happened to align at that moment to allow the ritual to work. It could have been any combination of things. Miss Willow's dancing, the music from the didgeridoo, the fire from the torch, the magnetic fields around the stadium. Or perhaps it was all of them. The ritual also happened to have the power to capture the Walpurgis, which put an end to the heavy smog in London. It makes sense, really, that a ritual used to worship the god of the sun would capture a monster that covers the sky and plunges everyone into darkness. In conclusion, the ritual's success was a near unrepeatable coincidence.
An endangered critter and a long-forgotten ritual. I guess that's why humans are always sifting through their past. There's always wisdom to be found in history. It's gone bitter. I should have finished it earlier. By the way, I've approved your vacation request. No one should disturb you this time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Milk candy makes me miss the rabbit candy back home. Well, at least it goes with the tea.
Miss Willow! I got it! patrons recognize our games. Here's your invitation and our tickets.
I suppose your flying does come in handy after all.
Are you done packing? Ain't you taking this medal with you?
No. This is proof enough.
But that medal's for the winner of the qualifiers.
Oh, please. They're just qualifiers. Who's that, I wonder?
Wow, what happened to the garden? It's beautiful.
Ms. Willow's put a lot of care into it ever since she won first place in the qualifiers.
Ah, Charlotte, ever predictable.
What are you doing here?
We want to invite you to join us. Let's go to Australia together.
With Caroline too?
For your information, Charlotte, the top 3 athletes all qualify for the finals. And besides, I might have beaten you if you weren't so lucky as to capture that Valpurgis.
By the way, the ship we're taking is owned by the Bartley family.
What?
So, Ms. Bartley said she'd arrange a presidential suite for us.
A presidential suite? Like, for presidents?
It seems we'll be spending quite some time together in the coming weeks.
But which one of us is a president? It's Caroline, ain't it? It must be.
Would you shut your mouth?
You can't scare me anymore.
And there you go. That's the end of London Dawning. Honestly, this whole story is very short. I guess it was somewhat compact. I do think that the boss was a little bit unnecessary, but then again, all of the stories have a boss. Let's take a look at this daily newspaper excerpts. A collection of clippings compiled by an avid Daily Inquirer reader and diehard Uluru Games fan. Nice, London is no longer an awful place to live in anymore, thank God. And that was kind of it. So that is the end of the entire, basically the story mode of Chronicles of London, Uluru Dawning. So Chronicles of Uluru, London Dawning. Oops, kind of swap things around. I would say that it's nice to see Tooth Fairy get her time again. It was also nice seeing the relationship between Willow and our little friend here, Flutterpage. I do think that this story is kind of just... I feel like it's just there to remind us that the Uluru Games is a thing, and that update 1.5 with Spathodea wasn't just there for fun, and that, you know, events in the past can affect events in the present. But again, when it comes to comparing, you know, the last time what we had last one was a story event, and it was the anniversary event. Not very nice, not very good one, I would say. But it was like a main story event.
They're gonna make me go blind in my
So yeah, I really don't have much to say. I wasn't paying a lot of attention, and all I can say is that it's a story. I guess it's not outrageously bad, but it's just not as good as the other things I've played before. But yeah, that's it for today's episode of Reverse 1999. The next time we come back, we are definitely gonna jump straight into things like, say, Willow's story right here, Shadow of the Sun. And obviously, in a bit more time, I think in 1 day time or so, Flutterpage's story will open, and then we can start watching that story. This is the survey, meaning now we can also test out playing with Willow. And as you can see, the team that they recommend is very smart because you make use of Tuesday. And I've already said it like a few hundred times. I'm not pulling for Willow because I don't have Tuesday. So yeah, maybe in a selector in the future, if I ever get Tuesday, I might consider pulling for Willow if she pops up again. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Mentally, YouTube's most skillful gamer. Thank you for joining me in this journey for Reverse 1999. Update 2.3 Chronicles of Uluru, London Dawning main story. Stay tuned for more episodes. Love you all. See you. Bye-bye and take care.